Yo, what's going on, guys? Your boy V here back on the Madden 16, and today I got you guys the next play out of the Try Y Flex. I tried to get 2 videos out yesterday, but I kept having corrupting issues, and my PC kept crashing, so we're just going to bring 3 today, hopefully. So the gun Tray Y Flex is the Carolina Panthers offensive playbook. I've worked on other formations. They all have playlists on my channel, so if you're interested in any of them, I'm not going to plug them before my video anymore. I'm just going to let you guys know that they all have playlists on my channel. If you don't know what formation they are, just check the playlists, and maybe there'll be a formation in there, but they all are in the Carolina Panthers offensive playbook. Today I got you guys a nice goal zone play because I know a lot of people struggle in the goal line, and I'm one of those people, and this is a great play to help you out with that. So we're going to come out and stick. I'm going to pick a random play because it'll be man and zone, and wow, ironically enough, with the first one we get is goal line. So what we want to do is put our A receiver in a slant, and our RB receiver, our running back, in an out to the right. So to do that, we just want to hit Y or triangle, A or X, and then left on the right stick to slant our A, and then to put our RB in an out, we want to hit Y or triangle, RB or R1, and then right on the D-pad or the left stick. And that's what it's going to look like. So when you snap the ball, you're pretty much going to be looking at A, and then B and Y. If you snap the ball and you notice no one's over the middle of the field, the slant's going to be open. If you snap the ball and you see that the guy above the B receiver is just going to stand there, that means B's going to be open. And if there's no flat routes at all, then the Y is going to be open. If it's man coverage, Y isn't going to be open. If it's man coverage, RB might be open depending on who's covered with him. X is never open. He just pulls the zone out of the way. B is open in man coverage. A is open in man coverage if there's no zone over the middle. So let's just snap the ball and make reads as we go. This is man coverage. We're going to hit our B receiver. Our A receiver was also open. I'm going to pause it and make sure I show you guys. But I usually like to stay away from the middle of the field because that's where people are usually using, especially in the goal line. So we definitely could have hit our A receiver right there. But we're also going to notice our receiver... the receiver that we hit, our B receiver is open, and our running back is also open because a linebacker is manned up with him. So all we would want to do is just bullet pass up on this play right here. Over here, we'd bullet pass up and possession catch. And this will work if you're not in the goal line as well. It's just not as effective, obviously, because it's only like a 4 or 5 yard gain. Unless you get a good rack animation or something like that. So let's go ahead and snap the ball, and this time we are going to wait. Oh shit. Okay, wait, that was my fault and a half. Okay, I thought that I was man coverage, so I was waiting for the running back, but that time we definitely wanted to hit our wide receiver. But the guy that was up against my running back, the cornerback in the flat. See, this is why we definitely want to hit him up here. He did get a weird bump and release, so I thought that he wasn't going to be open. But the other cornerback is in the flat, so that usually means this cornerback's in a flat, and it was not this time, and I look like a fucking idiot. But you're going to see our wide receivers open, and we want it, the way we hit him is the same way we hit our running back. I like to pass lead up with a bullet pass and then possession catch. So to pass lead up, we just want to hit up on the left stick, and then to possession catch, we just hold A or X. If you guys don't know that, I don't know where you've been all year. Let's just go ahead and run the play again. So I'm going to snap the ball. It's man coverage. Boom. We're going to hit our A receiver. Like I said, X isn't open in man coverage. X isn't open at all, actually. X isn't open in man coverage. Y isn't open in man coverage. A is sometimes, and RB is sometimes. It just depends on what it looks like. So this time we are also going to hit our B receiver. The B receiver is like this weird option. So we have to be wary of that because sometimes he's going to curl and stop, like you guys are going to see in his route right above the guy who's standing over the Y, Jordan Matthews receiver. Sometimes he'll curl and stop there. Other times he'll break and run towards the sideline. So you just have to be careful, and you know which one he's going to run, because sometimes you can mess up your timing if he runs the curl, and you're going to throw it right to a defender unless he keeps running. So you definitely have to be careful of that. This time, middle of the field is open. We're going to hit our slant, and he's going to rack it instead of possession catch, even though I held the A button. So he's going to drop it. But this play really is about quick reads, so you have to be careful of that. And obviously, the better the catch in traffic and the better the throw power. That way you could weave it in between better defenders. But I say that before every play. It's better to have catch in traffic. Catch in traffic is the most important stat to me for receivers, and throw power is pretty goddamn important because you need it to weave the ball in between defenders. So this time we're going to snap the ball, and we're going to see that our A receiver or our Y receiver is going to be open in the flat. So that's what we're going to dump it off to for another touchdown. And stick is a really, really good play. You could definitely run it stock, but I don't like the curl routes this year. They're kind of weird because they were really overpowered last year, so I like to run it like this. Sometimes I block my running back, like if people are sending like crazy heat, I'll block my running back, but sometimes I like to keep them out there just for another read just in case. If people have like really good users and they're running man coverage or something, I don't know. But I usually just like to leave my running back out there. So this time we're going to snap the ball. We actually are going to hit frack. Frock. I wanted to hit the running back that time to show you guys, and probably should have my B receiver or something. But that time we did get our running back open. We also had our B receiver open. I would normally would have hit my B receiver right there. That's why I always like that's why I hit the B receiver like 3 times in a row, but I didn't want to hit him again. I also have my A receiver open over the middle, and we have our running back open on the breaking route. But I waited just a little bit too long. But in this situation, I probably wouldn't hit my running back. My running back is pretty much my last read. Yeah, like, that's just how it is. The running back is usually my last read because I'm always kind of afraid of the flats because if a cornerback isn't a flat, then it's gonna look like they're not gonna play it, but then they are gonna play it, and it's just a bad time. So the running back is usually my last read, and that's why I would normally hit A or the B receiver, because our A receiver, our slant, is definitely open across the middle. Boom, no one's near him. Our B receiver is also open, but like I say in every play, I try my best to make sure I show you guys every read, and because of that, I make the play look a lot worse than it really is. Right there, we're going to hit our B receiver again, and I'm going to try and run it a few more times, trying to see if I can hit my running back so I can show you guys how you normally pass the ball to your running back. See, right there's what we want to do. That time, instead of pass leading up, we decided to pass lead to the right and rat catch it. Because if we would have pass led up, it would have let DRC have a chance at playing on that ball. So we decided to pass lead to the right and bullet pass. That way we can get a better rack animation right in the end zone. And it's really that simple, guys. So I am going to go ahead and end the video here. I suggest you guys take this to practice mode and make sure you really know your reads and you're comfortable with the play before you run it online, because goal line situation is very dangerous. So you just got to be careful, because a lot of people won't even blitz. They'll just put like everyone in zone, and you just have to be careful and make sure that you're making the correct read whenever you come out in a play like this. So if you guys like the video, give it a like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. It's going to be down in the description below, and as always,